quarantine thing. A friend of mine came and picked me up, good friend, and we're on the sojourn to the supermarket so I can get some fresh veggies and fruits. He's got a cool mask that he made. That's so working. I'm gonna make myself a mask, you guys.
It covers the beard and everything.
Yeah. I am in the store. Ginger root. Let me get some of that.
Oh yeah.
I just want. Oh God, there's so much goodies in here. Look at the color. Oh. Lemons, lime.
Goddess Dionis, take my hand, 'cause I
What's up, gods and goddesses? It's none other than Dionis. I just wanted to talk about today how I ever started calling myself the goddess, Goddess Dionis. It didn't come from an arrogant place. It came from a place of feeling myself enough that I was willing to claim that my goddessness. What do I mean by that? I never thought I deserved good things. Growing up, I didn't think that I was worthy in a lot of ways when I grew up, because you know I was a foster kid. Me and my brothers were broken up from each other from a very young age. I basically grew up as an only child in every different foster home and group home and placement that a young girl can be in from the age of 10 years old all the way until I turned 18. Never spent Christmas in the same place twice. Well, that's an exaggeration. I spent Christmas in a couple places a few years in a row, but other than that, it was always somewhere different. Thanksgiving was always different. You know, we grow up having that feeling of being excited about or not being excited about going over to the family's house, and you know, everybody's always got that one crazy uncle that drinks too much or whatever the case may be, and now you got to go and be with your family this year. It's kind of self-imposed, kind of like Easter, where you don't go to church all year long, but then on Easter you decide to put on your glad rags and go. You know, you got your new Easter dress, you got your new Easter hookup. Anyway, so when you raise yourself and you're out there on your own, doing your own thing, sometimes you don't feel that great about yourself, or you're insecure or whatever. And through the years, through all the different experiences that I had and all the different learning I did, I finally just said to myself, you know what? I'm a goddess. I looked up my name. That's when it started. I looked up my name one time. And the closest thing I could find is Dionysus. Now, he was a Greek god, the god of wine and song by some accounts, and other creative things, okay? And I thought, wow, so I have a Greek name, and it means I have the Greek name of a god. And so I put my own little spin on it. Okay, well, I'm a goddess, so it's going to be about Dionis, the goddess. And that's kind of how it started. And it was me claiming my birthright as a sovereign individual that has a right to breathe and a right to eat and a right to live on this earth. A being of light that happens to be borrowing this meat suit right here, this like look, Ma, I can wiggle my fingers. I mean, you know, I talk about cool. If you've ever watched the movie Avatar, the Avatar where they've got the blue beings in it, from Na'vi. Oh, that's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you got to see that movie. It's like they grow these avatars that is a mixture of DNA from the human and DNA from the Na'vi, these creatures from this planet, Pandora. And each avatar is custom grown in this big vat of cellular fluid to be driven by its avatar, and the avatar is the human being whose DNA it came from. You get inside of this cool sort of device, and then you close up the top, and then it links your mind or your nervous system with that of the avatar. Once you go in and go under, now here's the avatar that is moving and walking and alive. Your soul animates the avatar. And at that point, you can go around and you can do your thing and travel, and you have the powers of that avatar. That avatar has got an incredible, strong, 14-foot tall body, and you can move it around. Well, all by the power of your mind, and your actual body is sitting inside of this machine that's hooking your mind or your nervous system up to, or your spirit, your soul, into the avatar, and you are the soul of the avatar. You're just using it. Well, as crazy and fantastical as that sounds, that's really what we're doing on this earth. We are actually riding inside of our avatars. And the cool thing is, our avatars are perfectly made to teach us the things that we need to know. So the bottom line is, our soul, the person who we really are, the being that we really are, the being that animates this body, is who we really are. We're actually, you know, you're actually, like, for all you guys out there who play video games and you're totally into the video games, you know, you pick your avatar, you put the kind of clothes on them you want them to have, you hook them up, you choose the powers you want them to have, you know, their attributes, and then you go out into the game world with this avatar, and this avatar is essentially your being, your creation. But you, as the gamer, are the one who actually controls the avatar. That avatar is lifeless without you. That's what this is. Mwah. Okay? In my quest for learning and becoming who I was meant to be in this world for this moment in time, I realized that I really did want to claim my goddessness. I really wanted to, and the reason for that was to say, you really do deserve. You really are worthy. You know, don't let anybody else tell you you're not. Don't believe it. Don't let circumstances make you feel less. Don't allow situations, the amount of money you got in your pocket, where you're living at, and all that determine who you are and what you're about. Because in real reality, you're not even this suit. You're like this glorious being of light that animates it. And if that's not God, if that's not godliness, or goddessness, then what is it? So I began to proudly call myself Goddess Dionis, and quite enjoy when other people call me that too. For the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. For the right ones, because each of us are gods and goddesses in our own rights. And as a matter of fact, another reason why it took me so long to come to this realization is because I grew up, for the time that I was with family members, I grew up in a very sort of religious background. You know, you ever see the people in church on TV, and they're the choirs in the stands, and you know, the leader of the choir is going like this, you know. Guess what? That's real. I actually experienced that in my young life. That is not a black stereotype. That's actual. It was like that. I always smile whenever I see a scene like that in a movie where the preacher's like sweating and wiping his brow and the choir is going and doing their thing. But one of the things that always sort of kept me from just like claiming my goddessness was because of growing up in a religious church, you know, but Baptist church. They tended to think that it was blasphemy when you claim that you were a god. Oh my God. You can't call yourself a goddess. That's flying in the face of the Lord. That's evil. God will strike you down for that type of thing. You're not a god. You're not a goddess. How dare you? Because they come from the old school where they feel that God is like somewhere way up here and he's looking down on you and judging you. And that's not really what it is. It's we judge ourselves. We are the ones that make the judgment on what we do or what we don't do. And there is cause and effect. There is, now we're talking about polarities when we talk about right and wrong. There's a lot of gray area. I mean, going out and being an axe murderer, yeah, that's wrong. That's not something that you should do. But that being said, there are variations of light and darkness, and you choose what is the correct variation of lightness or darkness for you. Like, everybody's here for a different reason, and none of us are here to know what that other person's goal or agenda is while they're here. I just want to ask you guys, how do you feel about that? Is it wrong to call yourself a god or a goddess? Like, don't get it twisted. We are all gods and goddesses. We are all part of that which was the first thought, the first knowing, the first realization of self. We're a little piece of that, if you were. It's all one mind. It's all one consciousness. We just have this illusion of being in these separate meat outfits here. And it seems like we're not the same. It seems like we're separate or we're different. Or any opinion you have on that, please, by all means, just put it down in the comments. And that being said, I think I would like for us to go into a portal and travel. I'd love for you guys to come and travel down memory lane with me for a bit here. So here we go. What's up, my gods and goddesses? First time out of the house in 2 weeks. Still doing the quarantine thing. A friend of mine came and picked me up, good friend, and we're on the sojourn to the supermarket so I can get some fresh veggies and fruits. I've got my gloves, I've got them in my bag when I get out of the car. I've got my mask.
I got my mask.
He's got his mask.
My makeshift mask.
His makeshift mask. This is my friend. This is my friend Larry. I can tell you guys that.
Hi.
He said he didn't want to be on camera.
I didn't say that. No.
Oh, okay.
I can be on camera.
Here we go.
They don't get no better than this.
We're both in it. But you know what?
This is all I got.
You gotta see his mask. He's got a cool mask that he made. It's funny when he first puts it on. It's like his whole face covered. That's working. That's so working. I'm gonna make myself a mask, you guys.
It covers the beard and everything.
Yeah. Yes. And you know, it's actually raining out here too.
No, yesterday was snowing. But that's the life of the D.
Ain't that the truth? Life and the D. Whoops, my mask keeps slipping on. I mean, you know what? I had a smoothie this morning that was like bananas, mango.
Yeah.
What else did I put in there? Avocado, bananas. Did I say bananas?
You did.
I put a couple cloves of raw garlic.
Yeah.
And I put
defense mechanisms.
Yes, and I put a raw egg in there, so straight up. If it's out there, it's not gonna get me.
And I had one
Plus, I got God on my side.
And I had one last night that had bananas, ginger root.
Oh, I love it.
Apples. I put blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and then I added some Goya.
Oh, Goya.
The Goya fruit juice.
Oh, you know what else I had in there too? Flax seeds and also chia seeds. So that was good.
Flax seeds and chia seeds.
And chia seeds. Tons of vitamins and good stuff for you. Minerals.
She said vitamins.
Vitamins.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm on battery power, you guys. So, the next time you see us, we'll probably be walking up to the store. Let me give you a quick view of what's going on outside this rainy window. Hope you guys can see that. Just heading down the street. Let me see what's on the camera. Yeah, here we go. Going down the street. Going down the E-Way in Detroit, Michigan. And like I said, next time we see you, we will be in an actual store. Yay! I've been shopping at the same spot that's near me for a month now.
Now this market that we're going to is one of my favorite markets. It's in Hamtramck. Hamtramck is a neighborhood within the city of Detroit, so it's still a part of Detroit. But it's an Arab market, and you'll be amazed by the way they have everything displayed. And everything is organized, but it's almost like going to a fruit, like a fruit market. I don't know we call it the Easter market.
Oh, Easter market, yeah, that's good too. All right, hey.
But all the stuff that you can't normally find, you can definitely find here.
Sweet. Talk to you soon.
I think there's a line to get into it.
Oh, I hope not.
No, you're not standing in the rain though.
Okay, we are in the center here. It's raining out. I'm gonna throw my coat on. Hopefully there is no queue on the outside, so we can't get in right away. But it's wet out. They're gonna let us in. Jeez, I cannot wait to buy some stuff. Okay, we got a queue out here. People are kind of standing in line waiting. I am in the store. My friend's right behind me. And Oh God, there's so much goodies in here. Look at the color. Okay, $2 for $1. I'd rather have like a bag full. I'm gonna. Well, I definitely got to come back and get some avocados. Women's line. But green vegetables get me excited more than anything else right now. Let me get some of these. I feel soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they do have a little give to them. Onion. Oh my good, potatoes. One thing I have so much of is potatoes. Let's see, white potatoes, Yukon potatoes, ginger root. Let me get some of that.
Oh yeah.
I just want one of these. How much of it do you blend at a time?
I usually blend about that much of it each time.
Like cut a little piece off at the end?
Yeah, I take the skin off too because the skin.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
It's kind of thick, and when you blend it,
Yeah.
you can taste the skin. I like it.
No, I like my purple onions, my red onions. I'll just take one for now. Well, actually, I got 2 in there already. Garlic. The color is just like amazing. One of these. Something I haven't had forever. Pomegranates. Gotta try that. That is so good for you. Love me some mango. Delish. And they just get sweeter as you go, too. We've got plums out here. I haven't had a plum in God knows how long. They're kind of firm. I don't know what this is. Indian bitter lemon. Beautiful. It's a beautiful fruit. I've still got some of these left in the fridge at home right now. Kiwi is always good. Green tomatoes. I'm gonna try it. This is what I've been looking for. Oh my goodness. Green, green, and more green. Oh, when was the last time you saw carrots that were just like completely on the stalk like that? You can eat the greens and you can eat the carrots. Oh, let's see. Okay, I gotta put my camera down for this because I'm about to do a haul here. It's always fun to stop down the goodie aisle. This store is very well stocked. They've got everything. All kinds of goodies. I always go for the fresh vegetables and the fruits though. Yeah, I'm still looking for sardines. I don't know if they have that here. Okay. And falafel in a box.
Yeah, I'm good.
Coconut oil is what I was looking for. Made it out. My friend Larry is so good, he already bagged everything up and already headed to the car. Nothing like a little bit of help from my friends. This is brother Brandon. You can barely see him. He's on the phone. So, you know, we are safely staying with social distancing. I'm at least like a few feet away from Larry in the car, leaning over.
You are not a few feet away. We sit on each other's lap, breathing the same damn air.
Look, my blood, like I said, my blood is so good right now with all the garlic I ate this morning. Good old Hamtramck. Doing a little bit of construction down. Hey, to me this is exciting. I'm like thrilled to pieces because I have not been out the house.
We just went to the market, Brandon.
Detroit, Michigan.
Listen, she bought the damn market out. There ain't nothing left in the market.
You went to the Halloween?
Yeah.
Is that, what did you call it? Halloween.
Ooh.
Boy, that was an adventure just getting around all that construction.
We can't even see your handsome face.
You're handsome right now. It's hungover.
And he got he shaved a triangle on the back of his head. On the back of his head.
You should turn the lights on for that.
She gotta see that. I was like, he had turned to the side for a second. I said, Brandon, what's that on the back of your head?
That was one heck of a haul. We got some good food. It's gonna be good eating. I mean, I could probably dive deep and be in quarantine for another 3 weeks by now with what I got. So, talk to a friend, Brandon. Say hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Peace. Okay, he's saying peace. He's all in shadow there on the phone. All right. Peace out.
See, we were getting off at this exit right here.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Wow, I always get a kick out of going down memory lane. I've got lots of memory lanes for you. And sometimes not really memory lane so much, because like in my own kind of crazy belief system, I think that the past, the present, and the future exist all at the same time. For example, I'm shooting this right now today during my quarantine experience with all of you. But by the time you see this video, that will be your future. So I'm actually transcending time right now. I am here, I am there, I am everywhere simultaneously. I've got some much deeper thoughts on that. I'm not going to get into it now because I want to do my research, and like I know how I feel and I know what I believe, but so I want to put the right words to it so you can hear me, so you can understand it. And I want it to make sense. I think I want to go and just take a look at some more creativity and some more art, and I just want to share with you guys. I told you. It is all about.
Oh.
Wait, let's see.
Yeah. Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. Let me do this.
I can't tell. Oh, the red light
As
is
you can
flashing.
see, we're practicing social distancing.
The red light is flashing. That's how you know that motherfucker is on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you deserve it all, and I want to give it to you.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. If you feel like this video has brought you any type of entertainment, enjoyment, any type of value, anything that is meaningful to you, smash that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like, share. This is a call to action. Do it. Make it happen. It's time to try different things and get creative anyway. And who knows what the world is going to turn into? We don't know yet. I'm hopeful. I know that if you're staying focused and you've got your heart right, you're going in the right place. Headed in the right place. I will talk to you soon. I am going to get into, I have crystals. I love my crystals. I have a lot of beautiful crystals, and in future episodes I want to dive into that a little bit and share that aspect with you as well. Okay. Peace. Be the best version of yourself. Go in and just remember, I'm keeping it real. Anything I'm sharing with you is something I need to teach myself as well. Namaste and in Lakesh to all my beautiful gods and goddesses out there. I am about to start this day out with one of my throw everything into it smoothie bowls. It's like porridge. It's like well, I think I'll get a date in there in that mouthful. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and sit down, because it's not polite to eat with your mouth open.
Goddess Dionis.